Hi guys and welcome to my latest video. My name's Peter and I'm a small-time eBay reseller. This is sales update video number 7. Sales I've made from the 25th of January to the 13th of February. What I'll do is I'll tell you what I paid for them, what I've got for them, any offers for example, and let's start. Please enjoy. This one is the Lion King 1997 Euro Disneyland Paris, which is in France, adult passport. So you needed this to get into the park, for example. And we kept it for some reason, and I found it about a month ago, and I checked it on the old completed and sold and what it was. There wasn't many at all. There was hardly any. Most of them were in like America for the Disneyland Paris ones. So I thought I'll go high and see what I get for it. And that sold on the 25th of January. I'll just double check what I paid for it there. Oh, there we go. I had it on for 20 quid. And I took an offer for 15 quid there. I remember it's to a lady who loved Disney, for example. I got a nice little feedback for that. So 15 quid on an offer and £1.90 postage on the 25th of January. And it didn't cost me a penny. Well, it cost my parents something many years ago, 1997, when we went to Disneyland. But yeah, that's a nice little sale there. The next one is Mario Kart Wii and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. You've also got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but this is the Winter Games. It's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games there. PAL versions. I paid £1 each for these many months ago. I also got, let me have a butcher's there. Oh, it was on for 25 quid, and I had about 2 or 3 offers from the same person. Started low, and then I was messaging, I think it's a lady, her to say, if you like these, I can do it for these, but I can't go any lower. And she accepted the £19 offer in the end, which was good for these, with £3 postage. So that's £22 there on the 30th of January, even though I paid 2 quid. Obviously, I've taken out eBay, PayPal, what I paid for them, the fees, all that. Anyway, calculated it all, so that's good. But if you're looking at just getting Mario Kart Wii, then if you get 1 or 2 Wii wheels, the driving wheels, then you're looking at, and the game with no scratches and the 2 wheels, looking at 25 quid all day long. £25 all day long. But obviously it's better with the bundles and the consoles, for example. But yeah, but even if you get Mario Kart Wii in very good condition and disc in good condition, plus a good title like Mario and Sonic or Zelda, for example, then you're looking at about 25 quid. For 20 quid, 25 quid, for example, there. The next one I picked up was a nice little free Harry Potter softback books. It's the 2010 edition, Bloomsbury Publishing, J.K. Rowling, for example. I believe they're not that rare, these books, or they're not that expensive, but I got 15 quid overall with £3.50 in postage there on the 12th of February, which was good. It has the Philosopher's Stone, the Chamber of Secrets, and also the Prisoner of Azkaban. I have sold some other Harry Potter books in the past, and I've got a few more listed, for example. So that was not a bad sale, because I've only paid, what, 50p each, which is for free, which is £1.50 each, £1.50 for the whole lot. I picked up different times, for example, there. That was not a bad sale on the 12th of February. Oh, this one was a nice one. It's our old Canon Maxify MB2050 printer. A compact all-in-one printer, for example, for home offices there. Basically, it's about 2 years old, for example, 3 years old. It does all sorts. I took some nice pictures of Canon logo, the actual model number there, and the connectors and that. You can have it wired connection or wireless, for example. It does all sorts. So I basically said in here quite a lot about it. For example, printer comes with the Maxify MB2000 series setup CD-ROM. Most of these now, or all of these now, I should say, come with a code to go through the internet to put a lucky little code in and download the actual stuff. But back then, 2 or 3 years ago, they come with a CD, right? I did what if functions are here, printer specifications, speed, inks, what inks you can use for it, the paper support, the types, connectivity, general features, just for example, because I checked it on the actual Canon website. I wanted to do that so people can check it without bothering to ask me too many questions, which I didn't. Anyway, this one sold on the 13th of February. Had it up for 40 quid, right? And it went through one 30-day cycle. So I thought, oh, it's not selling. So I get it on an offer, for example. So it's 19% sale there. They saved £7.60, which they got it for £32.40, the printer there, and that, with free collection in person. So basically, the backstory with this one is the person who brought it was co-manager of a small printing shop in Bristol, which is only about 5 minutes from Carla Jenkins, where she lives, for example, and that. It's free collection in person. So what happened was, is they said, can you deliver it via company? I thought, the only reason I didn't want, I was a bit hesitant, because if it was turned upside down, like it had been before, which we did by accident, then it wouldn't work. Because obviously we took all the inks out and we gave them some more inks, for example, which was in the bundle price there. And if we took all the inks out and we taped up some bits and pieces, for example, the front and that, after a few more messages, they agreed, because as it's a shop, luckily it was a shop, they agreed to send the courier over to my house, which they used UPS, and they sent me a packaging slip to print out, which was first class signed for. This sold on last Tuesday, the 13th of February, and that. And we got it, me and my parents got it up in a box. Got it in the box, obviously taped some bits up, took all the inks out, got some bubble wrap around it, for example, a lot of it. Quite a lot of bubble wrap, newspaper, for example, so it didn't move. It was basically solid. Because you know what these delivery drives are? They play 90 minutes of football with parcel, or in rugby, you know what I mean? Anyway, it was in the box, all taped up well, fragile around it with tape, all that, and the packaging slip on the top with bits of tape around it, for example, and it was UPS, and the driver come last Thursday, and he basically got on his little pad thing that they used to, scanned it in, wallop. It was a foreign bloke. It went wallop straight on his shoulder. For some reason he put it on his shoulder, walked straight out the door and banged it, basically like that, on his van, bottom of his van. I thought, blimey, better not have damaged anything. So I was a bit like that. Anyway, I don't send many bigger things like this. Anyway, so Saturday I thought, I messaged the people who brought it, the co-manager for the shop, right? Link shop and that. And I thought, okay, that's fair enough. I sent a message, did it get there okay? Can you leave me some feedback? About half an hour later, they left me nice feedback and a little message to say it got there in one piece, which I thought, oh, fair enough. I was like a weight off my shoulder, for example. So they're either going to use it for their office, or sell it on, or have it for parts, for example. It's up to them. We got £32.40 out of it, and we bought ourselves a new printer. I'm not sure, it might be an Epson printer or something like that. My parents went down and chose one, like a little slimline printer, for example. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, share this video, put the hit the notifications bell as well, turn notifications on so you can get notifications to all my videos. And thanks for watching, guys, and see you later. Have fun.